Video is called I Hate the Current Era of YouTube. Let's see if I agree.
If I was smart, I would start this video off screaming into the microphone, reciting the title as though you didn't read it. But instead, I'm doing this.
Okay.
An intro which I'm sure that 1 out of 10 of you have already clicked off of.
What the fuck? Money over art. This is a cool intro so far, though. This is an interesting intro so far.
She's doing well. She's, top 1% of creators. But I mean, how many views a month? Like 40 or something? Like, something it's like great. That, yeah. It's phenomenal. Yeah. But it's like she's tied down to her personality. If you don't like Emma, then you're not gonna watch her videos. You know what I mean? And so there's only so big that can take you.
Can you put scissors in your carry-on? Here's what I found.
We've entered a world where 40 million views a month isn't enough for people, and to get past that glass ceiling that make YouTube channels that are devoid of them and their personality, they are now a host to a channel that could be replaced by anyone.
Have you watched a MrBeast video? I'm not gonna lie, I think MrBeast gets off his personality in his videos. I don't know.
All of these people who have found so much fame in copying MrBeast probably don't do it because they want to be the #1 YouTuber and break 40 million views a month, despite what I said in my earlier statement. If they did, I don't think that they would spend every video they upload being a worse version of MrBeast. No, I think that the type of people to upload stuff like protect the nipple don't want to be
What the fuck? What is this? What was Matthew Beam doing? What the fuck?
The best.
I am glad that this is not the norm anymore, bro. Well, not the norm. I'll get into my thoughts on this. But the era when, people were trying to get off these thumbnails and it was working, I hated that era, dog.
They just want to find something that will make them good enough. Which, by the way, there's no problem with that. The problem comes when the YouTube algorithm rewards them for being direct copies of already known successes. And before you say, well, aren't you copying people right now? I don't think so, but maybe I am. Everything that has been said in this video will have been said somewhere else before, but still, I've done enough work to set me apart, right? Right?
Another example, the way I think about this is if you were driving down the highway and there's Facebook and Google trying to figure out, like, what should I give you based on what tends to keep your attention. If you look at a car crash, and everybody driving on the highway, they look at the car crash. According to Facebook and Google, it's like the whole world wants car crashes. We just feed them car crashes after car crashes after car crashes.
Sometimes I'll watch a MrBeast video and I'll start to ask myself, why am I even watching this? It's not the kind of content that I like to watch. There's just simply enough stuff going on to keep me from getting bored and clicking.
Why the fuck are you watching it? I'm not gonna lie, this is my problem with videos like this, y'all. They make it seem as if when you go on YouTube, this is all you see. Even now, bro. Especially now making a video like this, bro. That's what I'm saying, Murph. I'm gonna go on my YouTube channel right now, dog. And let's see how long it takes for me to see a MrBeast type of video thumbnail. Let's see. Like where even is it? I don't know where it is. This Jesser one is probably the closest one. I'm gonna keep going. Another Jesser one, like, it's not a lot, dude. Literally, the beauty of these algorithms is that, like what you just said, it shows you what you like. And if you repeatedly tell the algorithm that you do not want to watch that shit, it'll not feed you that shit. It is on you for watching that first video and watching more. Now the algorithm thinks you actually like that shit, dog.
Getting on to another video. This is How I See the World by Bennett Coast. An amazing video which I almost clicked off of several times while watching. It wasn't because the video was bad, no, I told you, it was an amazing video, but it It was also a little confusing. I mean, I had no idea what I was watching. The video starts with no dialogue, no nothing. There's no MrBeast voice telling you what it's gonna be. The title is "This is how I see the world." I mean, I have no idea what I'm getting into. And at first, I didn't like it. Viewers like myself are no
This literally sounds like a you problem. What's good, cool, bro?
longer accustomed to watching videos that take some time to get into. And unfortunately, in favor of retention and the YouTube algorithm, YouTubers are forced to sacrifice parts of their videos that would otherwise make them better simply because they won't hold people's attention for long enough.
No, they're not. That's such a fucking lie, dog. I hate it when people view YouTube as just this I don't even know if it's the right word, like monolithic ass platform. There's live streams that succeed on the platform. There's short form content that succeed on the platform. There's 4-minute videos that succeed on the platform. 10, 20, 30 hour-long videos. No one is forcing you to do, like, what the fuck? That shit does not make sense to me, dog. That shit does not make sense to me. And also, this idea that to retain someone's attention, that you just need to have this editing style, that's just wrong, dog. That may be the easiest meta way to do it, but bro, there are so many different and creative ways to hold someone's attention span. And I would argue you're actually doing it right now in this video that doesn't revolve around, that doesn't revolve around trying to edit like MrBeast. Actually, one of my favorite channels right now on the platform is this channel called Life of RZA. Shout out to the Filipinos out there because she's Filipina. And literally, let's just watch the first minute of one of her videos, dog. Because I ain't gonna lie, these shits are masterpieces. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Starting over. Not necessarily the prettiest process, but definitely a humbling one. A fresh start, a clean slate. Sometimes we just need a new beginning. And despite my initial plan to start the year right and hit the ground running, I ended up avoiding it because I wasn't ready for that at all. But in my time away, living like a recluse, I at least managed to document a few things. I read it.
Boom. Like, first 30 seconds, nothing about that is MrBeast-esque. That shit got 515,000 views. She has garnered like, I don't know, let me see. Okay, it's not showing the subs. But I swear to God, she's gained like 500,000 subs in a matter of months. And she's fucking killing it. Like, YouTube is actually actively promoting her shit. Like, on some, she's gotten in contact with YouTube and they're promoting her shit. So I just don't get that, dog. This is a lot of bitching, I ain't gonna lie.
YouTube has made it so that every single second of your video has to be engaging, because if it's not, people will find another one to click onto. What's up, guys? Paperbag here. Today I'm going to be reacting to a little clip that I decided not to put in this video simply because I didn't think it was good enough. But before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe to become a part of the Paperbag Army today. Alright, let's get straight into the clip. I just, I don't feel like the current state of YouTube
this is crazy.
Is that great. Why not? Like, do you think that MrBeast videos and that sort of genre is bad? No, they're not bad, not at all, but
hey, now this is crazy. I'm getting Kendrick Lamar right now, y'all. This is crazy. He's 10 steps ahead. What the fuck?
At the end of the day, if you look at them, they're just glorified reality TV. See, I don't understand, because MrBeast has helped millions of people, so like, I don't get what your problem is. He has done great things, but that's not what I'm talking about. MrBeast is what I'm talking about, his videos. The brand, not him. Okay? And if you look at his videos, what you'll notice
this is actually creative though, I ain't gonna lie.
Is that they're all very formulaic, they're all very palatable, and they're all for a very wide audience, which on YouTube, the widest audience is young kids. And that's what his videos are for. And what's unfortunate isn't that he's making these videos, isn't that he's helping people, but that
this shit getting creepy now. What the fuck?
What he's doing,
Move on!
How he gets huge, and now they're all just copying him.
Not even on some audience retention shit, dog. Like, damn.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah.
I feel like I lost you for a second. I got a little confused. I'm not quite sure what I'm watching. I understand. I'm not quite sure what I'm making. Well, are you having fun?
Let me say this. Going back to the reaction shit, because obviously he was trying to take a dig at reaction content. I will say this: if you're a reactor that just sits in the top right corner of the screen and does not talk, like in the video, okay, maybe you do talk. Yo, chat, that shit was crazy. And you're leaving like 10 minutes, 15 minutes just not saying shit. That is some scummy shit. And I would say that's a threshold of extremely lazy, damn near stealing content. But I feel like at least my reactions, I never put shit out on the channel, on any of my channels, where I feel like I didn't contribute enough to the conversation as a reactor. And if I didn't contribute enough, I'm not gonna put it up. I'm not gonna put it up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I draw the line. But again, to make it seem like every single reaction channel is just like this, that's not true. Shout out to the album preachers of the world. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Shout out to Prime Playback when Playback was doing their thing. Bro, even like, have y'all seen the movie reaction? Like, motherfuckers reacting to whole last movies on YouTube, but it's like hella cut up. Like, I understand it's someone reacting to a piece of content that literally millions of dollars has gone into, so if anything, it's worse than a YouTube video, low-key. But nah, they get hella creative with the reactions. They provide like crazy feedback, to the point where I'm not watching it for the movie. Like, I'm watching it to see your reaction. So
You're 20 now, or 25, or 16. It doesn't really matter, but you're sitting in your room and you're watching a YouTube video about YouTube or Minecraft or the latest Jubilee video or something else. But you think to yourself, hey, I should start a YouTube channel. You've had this thought before, several times actually, but you never acted on it. It always seemed like a lot of work, or like it wasn't the right time, or that you didn't have enough knowledge and experience, or one of the million other reasons that stopped you from starting. But this time, you throw caution to the wind. You put all of your worries behind you and you decide to start a channel. You pick a niche and you make your channel. You've downloaded OBS and an editing software, and you set up your microphone.
okay.
You watch videos on how to use all of it. You learn what bitrate is and what a J cut and L cut are, and you're set to go. It's not very much knowledge, but you don't know how little you know yet. You press record and you start making something. For whatever reason, you decide to talk about that time when you stepped in wet cement. But it doesn't matter because you did what you set out to do. You made a video and you don't realize it yet, but it sucks. Or you do realize it, but you still aren't aware of how bad it really is. And that's okay. You're new to this. No one expected you to be amazing.
This shit is artistic
You
as
keep
fuck,
making
though.
videos, and you've gotten better, but you aren't getting the views that you hoped for. Each video averages around 200 views, and your best only has 3,000, and you want more.
Okay.
You look at all the big YouTubers who managed to make this their job in only a few months, and you try to copy how they did it. You make your thumbnails brighter and your intros flashier. You add more cuts when editing because a clip can't be longer than 6 seconds, or else people might click off. And you make thousands
That's not
of
true.
so-called improvements. And while it took you longer than you hoped, you made it. Most don't, but you did. But you're not happy. You try to convince yourself that you are, but you're not. At least not like you thought you would be. This isn't the dream that you once had. You did everything right, but it's still not what you expected. What you once did out of passion, you now do as a chore that you know will give you some money. But didn't you know? This was always going to happen. Making videos, or really any form of art, to chase views and money and fame goes against what it means to truly be creative and
It's a fucking job. What the I don't get this idea of wanting to be a full-time YouTuber. Full-time, doing it full-time as a job, but complaining about full-time job, career responsibilities that come with that. What even is that, dog? If you just want to do it as a hobby, just say that and just keep it at that. But you can't have two pieces of the pie, have two sides of the coin, where you can just upload whatever the fuck you want, whatever the fuck you want, don't care about quality, don't care about consistency whatsoever, and make a shit ton of money and do the shit for a living, dog. Like, what the fuck is that? What is that?
Make YouTube happy. Don't lie to yourself. Thanks for watching this video.
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I get where he's coming from, but look at these replies, bro. Not enough red arrows and exclamation points, exclamation marks in the thumbnail. Even in the comments, I feel like the human aspects are all gone. Swearing isn't even really allowed, and most comments are just trying to get attention by repeating what someone else said. I'm not even going to mention the amount of bots there can be. To be honest, behind the camera, Jimmy's actually a genius. He knows how the YouTube algorithm works like the back of his hand. He's just doing what the algorithm wants, and that is making lots of formulaic videos with high information density and a lot of editing to keep all the viewers hooked. Recently, though, he's announced, that's what I'm saying, like, he's literally announced that he's not about to do that, and it's still working for him. That's the thing, dog. Literally, the dude your video is about has made steps into not doing what you're talking about, and it has worked out for him. This video still got 126 million. This video got 72 million in 7 days. You got a short video right here, a long ass video right here, and an average MrBeast video right here, and they all have 100+ million views. Like, what the fuck, dog? Big Quint came back. So remember when you said this beef is bringing everyone back? Quint Miller? Goddamn. But nah, I mean, I get it. I get where the criticism is coming from, bro. But it's just such a negative light on what YouTube is, to the point where you're like damn near villainizing the platform and making it worse than what it is, bro. Like, nah, this shit ain't that bad. This shit is not that bad, dog.